What's up, everybody? Bowman Mega Full Case 23. Packs coming out. Krogs, were you able to join us Friday night? I don't remember if I seen you there or not. Oh, yes, sir. I did very well this week. I did it. Dude, I had the most insane run. Of course, it was after the live. It was a couple hours after the live stream ended. Well, after my segment ended, I should say. You make out this past weekend, Grogs? Ooh, it's dirty. Oh, I don't want to hear that. So, on our live stream for my first Hello Fridays, we Hernandez wanted me to start on Bach. So I went to for DDC, I went to Baccarat to start. It's a $25 table, and like I said, I'm allocating $300 a week. And thankfully I should be okay now. But I was allocating $300 a week to my 1 hour Friday segment, which I think that's, I think that's pretty reasonable, especially since this is going to be about a 8-week minimum 8-week deal. So it's kind of interacting with Hernandez, them, and ever. I don't know if DDC, if you're out there, feel free to chime in. I lost my first 100 there. I go to Bubble Craps. I put in my second $100 bill. I lose that. I put in my third $100 bill. I'm down to like $30, like 20-something bucks. I take that on Bubble Craps. We go to like about 240 bucks, something like that. So only down 60. And I think I cashed out with 200. So still down 100 from the Baccarat session. Then we took it to Rampage, new slot game, and that game probably made like another $40, $50. So I was only down about like $40 for the entire segment, and the segment could have went longer. The segment could have been shorter, but I want to, the chat was rocking. All of you guys were there, and honestly, it was primarily you guys, which I was happy with, but I just was like, wow, where is their people? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is their people to like discover my channel and myself? But then come to find out it was EDC weekend and stuff like that. What do you mean your backrest gave out? Like your reclining feature? Is it electronic, you mean? Like the motor gave out, so it doesn't want to move up or down? Okay, and it's electronic, I'm assuming, right? I hate electronic. What's up, Nas? Thanks for being there Friday. It's lever operated and it gave out. Oh, that's tough. That's very rare. Going well. First case of the day, Nas. I was updating Krogos on our Friday night adventure. I seen you were still in the chat later. It had to give Corey. Had to give some little bit of theatrics, Corey. Little bit of theatrics. Absolutely, we can. Thank you for being there for me though on Friday. Nas, Corey, everybody. Krogs, I know you would have been there if you wasn't attacking the casino. I know you would have. But yeah, I mean, guys, we're almost filled. It's gotta go natural. Everybody can attack the store, bro. So Nas, you came back in, and I think you came back in a live stream Friday night, and you're like, "Oh, he's still going." I didn't. I didn't have my cell phone up. You know, I didn't have my cell phone up or anything to that degree. So I wasn't really watching the live chat afterwards. But I will say this: after I went off the stream, Corey. Actually, you know what? Can I? Since we're still filling the break, can we side quest real quick? Can we go on a side quest hammer tangent? Like we usually do a few times per stream. I don't think anybody's mad. Christina, no. I didn't really get to watch the live stream though, dude. I was wiped out. Here. Side tangent. You guys didn't see this. Uh so this was this was towards the end of my night. So I played this Huff and oh damn it. There we go. So I played Huff and Puff. I don't know if you guys could see it from here, but it was $7 spins. I had $26 left. This is on their live stream. I had like $100 bonus. I was pissed. And that was a 4 buzzsaw bonus. Kind of hard to see, but watch this. I'll let you guys watch this in live time. Watch this. I'm literally saying like how tilted I am. I got 1 bonus on this machine. I put in 200. I had 26 left. That was my profit from the session after the session. So I put away my camera. Watch this. Count the spins. Watch this. 1 spin, 2 spin, 3rd spin. I get a back to back. I got a full screen of executive pigs for $972. $900. Now wait for this. Wait for this. Wait, it gets better. It gets better. Wait for this. Okay. $900. Spin number 1. Spin number 2. Another $972. 2 spins after. So 2 9. Wait. It gets better. It gets better. Wait. It gets crazy. Oh fuck! Wait. My phone glitching out. The next spin after that. Buzzsaws! Buzzsaws on the next spin, so it hits $1,800. Oh, actually, technically, almost $2,000. $972 twice. I get the buzzsaw feature with the upgrade. I got the mega hats, and long story short, I hit another $500 right there. So I had another $500 on top of that. I went from $26 to $2,500. It was so stupid. It was ridiculous. Sorry for your left turn Mondays. But yeah, I'll do it. I was like, oh my god. No, there's no rhyme or reason. When I pick machines, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's still some truth to it, Clarence, but a lot of the machines nowadays, at least in my opinion, the volatility is so high, I think it's too hard to predict. I think back in the days, it used to be, you know, a little bit different. Like, IOs, they want people to see you hitting and stuff, but I don't think that's the case anymore. But yeah, dude, it was insane, bro. And that was several hours after the live stream because I ended the live stream about 7:30 or 7:45. So we did a little bit over an hour segment, and then I had a couple of influencers that came out. So I just kind of, I'm not an expert. I'm a loser. I'll tell you that much. But a couple of the people that's like in the community came out to support me too in person. So I hung out with them, and it was kind of insane. Like I took like $20 to 400, and I'm like, I want to do this shit on camera. For sure, Timmy. Timmy, I swear to goodness, I've modded you. How are you still not modded? I am modding you again. I don't know how you're still not modded. There you go. Well, Krongos, you want to know something really funny and ironic about that? So after I was done playing, right? After I was done on the live stream, again, I was just saying, I had a couple of influencers out with me, and they were filming, so I kind of just was hanging out. Like, Mrs. Hammer was still on the live stream and stuff, so I was still just kind of hanging. So like, I threw in $20. I caught a couple of quick bonuses on like Lightning Link and things like that, and I worked it to like $100. And then, anytime I get up that big from like only $20, I'll do some $5 bets or some bigger bets. I got lucky. I caught a $6 bet and it paid like 200 something bucks. So I walked off that machine $20 to 400. Now I'm up about $300 on the day. And yeah, so if I lost on that Huff and Puff, I was willing to go home plus $100. I was happy, like. And then I didn't know, but as you guys know, the cameraman has to set up manually behind me. To catch that kind of shot, they have to set up manually behind me. I didn't know he was behind me up until I hit that first $900. Then I turned around and I was like, when did he get there? That was pretty cool, though. That was pretty nuts. Biggest bet I've done was like $100 spin. I've never, ever, 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 ever hit a bonus on a $100 spin. It was the one credit Wheel of Fortunes, which I can tell you right now, till this day, I've probably put in a total of like, call it 50 spins. Not all at once, obviously, but sometimes when I was up $1,000, I'll try 5 spins. I'll try 3 spins, hoping to get lucky. Never once hit the $100 Wheel of Fortune bonus. I don't ever bet like that anymore. Clarence, that was 5 years ago. I haven't done a $100 bet in like 5 years. On a slot machine. On a slot machine. Every blue moon, if you see me like right now, I think from that Huff and Puff session, I think I was up about 2,800 from Friday. Saturday, I slept pretty much all day, and then I took Mrs. Hammond a really, really late dinner. Yesterday I went to the Rio. We live streamed from the Rio because another creator wanted to collaborate. On the live stream for a little bit over an hour, I think I made like $100 the entire time. As soon as I went off of the live stream, I went to go film a long form YouTube video, and I made probably another 600. So I think honestly on the weekend I'm probably up close to about 3,100 ish. And as much as that sounds great, I can guarantee you I'm down for the last 2 months, probably like 4. so, so the recovery helps. I'm not being stupid. I'm not spending the money. Just saving the money for more content and more structured content, I should say. And our Friday sessions. That really does help me out though a ton. Like, oh my god. Thank you, Kragos. I've never got a chance to talk to him. So the last time I've seen him maybe like 3 total times. Every time I've seen him out playing, he was with his posse, and every time there's always a security escort with him from the casino. So they kind of don't let you get too close. I'm sure I could have went up and said, "Hey, what's up, Vegas Matt?" Like, I just don't like being that guy to bother. But I've met a lot of the influencers maybe about 6 years ago, back in 2020, during the COVID pandemic. Or before the COVID pandemic and during the COVID pandemic. I've met guys like NG, Lady Luck, Raja, all those guys. And to be honest with you, there's only probably 1 or 2 of them that I actually like respect. Because a lot of the people out there, they're kind of fake, standoffish-ish. Now, again, mind you, if I had $100,000 in my purse, okay, I'd probably be a little bit standoffish too, because I wouldn't want to get robbed and shit. But I mean, you're in the high limit room, you're in a casino. There's not much I could really do to you to get away with it. But I guess still, like, trips me out. Trips me out how some people are off camera. Like, same thing, Bluff. I've seen Bluff, Brandon, Reggie Mush, them all out. Very different experience for me, unfortunately. Yeah, he was a little. I'm not gonna lie, he was a little standoffish to me. But again, it was his birthday. It was at the Cosmo 2021. It was during his birthday. He had a birthday stream. I remember he was playing Black Widow. I remember the exact game and exactly what happened. As a matter of fact, Clarence was just asking me what my biggest spin was. The last time I ever did $100 spins was that night on his birthday. That was the last time I ever did $100 spins. Never again. Yep. He plays Black Widow, Golden Goddess. All the IGT OG games. But yeah, I'm sure he's a cool dude. I'm sure he's a cool dude. It's just, maybe the timing was just off or whatever. But I mean, you only have one chance to make one good first impression. It's hard to recover after that. All right, let's see. Oh shit, I got logged out. 1 second, guys. All right, Yannick, NIL, and Mashak. Who's taking it? Last three are if anybody wants to kill, he can kill for 20. Who wants to kill for 20? Who wants to kill for 20? Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't imagine paying to get in. All right, Nas wants to kill. Let's go. 1 second, Nas. Let me make sure it's there. I'll add in 25 as soon as I'm out of this. 1 second, Nas. And thank you. I've never heard of that. Oh, that's interesting. Nas, give me 1 more second, Nas. It's still spinning. And as soon as I say that, always. Nas, you're good to send. You got all three. Let me do your guys' player list. Then we're running. I mean, I don't know. To me, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, you rely on foot traffic in a casino because you got like massive overhead, massive. You have a ton of employees. You have a 24/7 operation. Plus, you have a ginormous, tourism, amenities, restaurant industry, things going on over there. Plus, on top of that, you got like massive utilities. You have like massive electricity bills. I could only imagine that. That's just for me. That's on. I mean, Miles, as true as that is, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not telling you you're wrong, but you know what? At the same time, I also genuinely feel like you can win money back and not be profitable over time, but you definitely recover. Not a full 100%. Like if you gamble $1,000, I'm not saying you're gonna make back 1,000, but the next time you go to the casino, you'll make back 300 or whatever. And obviously, still a losing proposition. I understand that, but then I mean, then I think about things like comps, the little small things that we kind of forget about sometimes, but it's a matter of utilizing it. That's all. Yeah, right. Yeah, video games exactly. You're not wrong. Whereas when I'm dead broke, video games is a clutch. That is a cheat code. Video games is a cheat code. It really is. It really is. Video games is the true cheat code. Good luck, guys. Thank you for the fill, Nas. Number 25 will hit the store right after this break, guys. Thank you. And good luck. I haven't really played. Last time I played Call of Duty, like legit, like online, was Modern Warfare 2. And that was like 2009. Everything else, I was just playing single player. Oh, nice, nice. I'm from Hawaii, so I've been here the last 10 years. Thank you for your service, brother. That's awesome. Air Force, Jalen Lowe, and Tanje. Got a green prospect. Of course, it's Laura Samfai. I think she's the trigger. Let's see. Aqua of Watkins to 125. Another Aqua. There's Javon Small for Kragos and Shannon Sharp to 125. Red rookie coming. For the Raptors, nice. Colin Murray on the red rookie. Clifford on the Mega. Asa. Nice Coward on the Mojo. Luca. Navy of Kelly's Fisher, the 175. Nice Peterson on the base. Kanipo on the base mojo. Trey Johnson. Keyshawn. Lively. Yellow mojo. Jordan Poole to 75. Call Pete Igor. Our first auto is a Green Mojo NIL autograph. That's a nice one. It's a Geo for the 99 on the Green Mojo. Zuby. Burgundy of Mobley. Fuchsia of Eschmeyer. First stack. A fighter jet once in your life. I'll be that honest with you. I don't know what the cost is to ride in that. I'm just thinking of like jet fuel nowadays. Oh my gosh. You know what's really scary though? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's some truth to it. I just don't know if it's fear mongering or not. Did you guys hear about the potential oil shortage due to the crap that's all happening with the Strait of Horwitz and all that other fun jazz? Hello, love. They're talking about automotive chemical shortage of lubrication chemicals such as oil, engine oil. I'm assuming differential fluid, transmission fluid. I'm assuming that's what they mean overall. But that is pretty scary to think about. Again, I came from automotive, right? So I understand the importance. Love, are you driving? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Uh, 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could only imagine like what kind of havoc that can cause on the automotive industry. It's just insane. Like I've been thinking about it the last few days, and like gas prices already being up is insane. Now you think about people that has to have to maintain their cars, guys like Uber, all delivery services, delivery trucks, and how that's gonna affect your cost of goods. Just the whole supply chain is just gonna get effed up tremendously. It is a very scary thought though, and it's kind of crazy because I never would have ever expected that too. Stack two, good luck. Red rookie for the Pelicans is Derek Queen. Nice. Red rookies have been good so far. Go Pete. Navy of Beringer on the color match. Looked sick. Don't tell Jakey. Nemhard on the burgundy. Another red rookie is a beauty. Nice Harper on the red rookie. Very nice for the Harper spot. Yes, a foul to 199. Another Coward. Luca. Owaka. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is a very scary thought. Like, the repercussions it can have on the supply chain in general, you know. Cost of goods going to places like Hawaii, places like Alaska. It's just nuts. I just think about that. Your everyday consumer, all your taxi drivers, all your Uber drivers, Uber Eats, Door Dashers, all those kinds of things. Like, it's just it would oil change prices is probably gonna go up by 250%. You know. Jasper Johnson on the Pink Mojo. Pero Beringer. A brief to 175. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm not trying to change the subject. It's just it's been on my mind the last couple of days. Like I was like, wow. I guess it's just been on my mind. Like I said, I've been in the automotive industry for how long now? Like I don't ever really recall a supply shortage to that degree, especially of lubrication parts. Like I think about that and I'm like, oh my, it just hit me out of left field. Like we've heard of mysterious illnesses and yeah, right. Like we heard of bioengineered this, COVID that. We've heard of it, we've seen it. I don't think I've ever seen like an actual like oil shortage that could wreak havoc. It's like, oh, at least I haven't, in my adult lifetime, I should say. All right, stack three. Good luck. Let's heat up. Raptors yellow autograph is a nice one. Rainieri came out late. Nice Colin Murray. 26 of 75. Nice hit on the CMB action. He stayed there very late, Juju. He was there very late. Ace, it was a $16 player. Very late, guys. Kyrie. These megas have been awesome value. Dibanza. Navy of Bradley Beal. Nice. VJ Edgecombe to 125 on the Aqua. We've had a lot of VJ Edgecombs lately. A lot of them. We're going for the rainbow. Harper. Got a true blue coming. Michael Brown to 150 on the true blue. Young Hansen. Sarah Strong. Burgundy of Garzon to 275. $24 mega and blasters hitting the screen, guys. And I'm taking offers on all of our NFL breaks. That's in the store. The second half of the mega case. I'm sorry, second half of the hanger case. As well as the second half of the blaster case. Autos have been really good this case. Let's see some bounties. Haven't had a premium color out of this case. Right, yeah. I'm not trying, yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to get into politics or nothing like that. I'm just, you know. I'm worried about the repercussions that's going to have already with inflation being the way it is. Especially over the last couple years now. Kind of almost seems like there's not an end in sight. It's like a... Yeah. Coward on the Mega. Zuby. Seraph and Gillespie to 299 on a Fuchsia. Watkins. Derek Queen. Queen spot's been hitting a lot lately. Brandon Burris. Is that a black? Might be a black. Ace. Please don't juke me. Be a black. Nope, it's a navy. Proud to 175. Purple of Embiid to 250 and a gold auto. Rookie auto for the Jazz is going to be Tanje. Bergie! It's Ace Bailey Gold! What is happening? We've hit Ace before and he was a redemption. It's a gold mojo. It's on card and it's live. Unbelievable. It's a gold mojo. It's live. And it's Ace Bailey. That is insane. That is insane. Sorry, we cut out there for a quick second. That is insane. So the reason why I thought it was Tanje was because Ace Bailey was a redemption. Nikola Jokic, Cooper Flag Orange. That's insane. That is so insane. Glad I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. Had to give it the old reverse mojo on that one, Bergie. Elijah Martin. Let's go. This is probably, I think this might be one of the best cases where our autos have been very strong. We get the strong autograph algorithm. Am I back, guys? I just got 2 notifications that I was disconnected. Am I back, guys? Okay. We do have some, yeah, we do have some high winds in Vegas this entire weekend. We had some high winds, so I don't know if that's messing with the connection. My internet's still live according to my OBS. Perfect. All right, cool. Guys, if anything ever cuts out, this is all, so long as my power doesn't go out. So long as power doesn't go out, everything's always recorded. My cameras gave me a shit ton of issues this morning. But you guys already know it's always Mondays. Asa. I'm pretty sure the computer updates every Monday. I know for a fact it's not Saturday because I've been here Saturdays and I haven't had issues. Unless it's Sunday night, but nice. Young Jensen as well on the purple to 250. It's always Mondays. Yeah. It's all recorded. Oh, that's sick. Our autos this past week has been insane. Morning, Cat. I as of right now, I can tell you that we are not. I've again, Becker's been traveling quite a bit. He did text me back sometime last week and told me that we are not getting any. Again, whether or not that means I'm not getting megas, neither, I don't know. But I'm supposed to talk to him. He's been back in the office as of the end of this week, so I'll make sure I ask again and see if I can't get some because I'm hearing that those blasters are like gold right now. Last stack, guys. Colin Murray. Be loud at 250 on the purple. And this silver on the purple. Derek Queen. Yellow of Patty Williams. Purple of Trey Murphy. Drake Powell on the Mega. Traore. Purple of Levine. Purple as well of Salud. Wow, this is like the vet stack. Might be a no bounty case. Yeah, we'll see. VJ Edgecombe. Beringer. Purple of Keontae George. Interesting last stack. Lots of purples and Buddy Hield. That was a really nice case without the bounties. If we had bounties, that would have been an excellent case. What's up, group? Oh, no worries. Lots of NBA flags. Oh yeah. That one was that one I did. I think that one we did at the end of March. So that one was a little bit over a month old. Sorry, Yang. Yes, VJ, yes, VJ, you connected. VJ, you hit no cons aside from a base mojo. No flag chromes, unfortunately. No Cooper flag chromes on that one. Yeah, a group. I don't think you were here earlier. If you rewind the live stream to the beginning portion of this case when I was opening, I was showing everyone how crazy of a huff and puff run I went on in like the course of like 8 spins. No, you had at least three, Corey. But like in the course of like 8 spins, I hit like $100 bonus, then a $970 bonus. Then after 2 spins, I hit another $972 bonus or full screen. And then the very next spin, I hit a buzzsaw feature for like 500. It was the I had $26. I had $26 left in my account. If you rewind the stream, or if we get another minute, I'll replay it again. But it was honestly one of the most insane things I've ever seen on Huff and Puff. I've had some fun back to backs on like Dragon Link and everything like that in my life. Never on Huff and Puff. Never. That was the dream Huff and Puff run. And I don't think I'll ever have a better run in my life. And that was like, that was several hours after the live stream ended on my Aloha Friday. But I really thank you guys for joining me on that Aloha Friday as well. That was really cool. And it's every Friday, The great thing is guys, we got a lot of people in here that was there. Bro, it was. Brandon, it was. Now that my segment, my Aloha Friday segment was over. But by the way, I don't mean to interrupt, and I don't mean to. I know I'm talking off my job tangent, and I gotta be careful about doing that. I know, but thank you guys for supporting me on Friday. For those of you guys that were there, even if you weren't able to be there, I really appreciate. I know a lot of you guys wanted to be there. A lot of you guys DM me and messaged me, and I really appreciate it. And just to give you guys kind of an idea, if there is anything you guys think could have been better on the stream, they are doing debriefing this week of what they can do better on their site. So if you guys have suggestions, please let me know in the chat or shoot me a DM. Also, the executives and everybody here. Let me show you guys something live real quick. And I think I'm appropriate to show this. I'm okay with showing this. Not gonna show too much more, but I'll leave it right here. So this is Jonathan Jossos. This is the CEO of the plaza saying that it was very good, very well done. I just told him thank you for the opportunity and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. A lot of the executives were happy at the way that I conducted myself and how happy you guys were engaging in the chat. VJ Edgecombe to 125 for DDC. And Geo4 on the green. Yellow of Colin Murray. And Brother Bergie with the Ace Bailey. 26 of Fitty. I'll beat the sword on the Ace Bailey. I do believe I had a base for you I can throw in. I did. I did. Very nice. Very nice. That was a great case. Let's do that. Let's beat the sword on the Ace Bailey. Here, I'll beat the sword for Rainieri. $16 spot. I will beat the sword on the DDC's VJ Edgecombe as well. Let me see if I had any others to throw in the beats for them. I did. Colin Murray, Red Rookie. Knipple. I know I had a VJ. Oh, there was another ace I missed. Good thing I looked again. Good thing I looked again. I did not see who Christina was. No offense. There you go. Yeah, we'll beat the sort. Some of these guys. We'll beat the sort. That was the break, everybody. Thank you, guys. I thought you had them group. I forgot. I didn't say anything. Thank you, guys.